Someone pressed the wrong button.
It happens.
It happened. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Figgah, and I'm your host, Ace Milo. Joining us tonight, we have a full crew, which is always fun to see. We have the Hump Dayalizer, Mr. Brian Brink.
Happy Hump Day, people. Happy Hump Day indeed.
So you got?
Yeah, let's get limber. If you like posability, this is your show.
We also have finally got to turn the damn camera on, Miss Maya.
I've had it on once before. I just, was out taking care of things, and I was still camera ready. So, how are you all doing?
We're doing.
Damn paradise.
I tell you,
farts stink today.
I have to say, I love the fact that I can be camera ready just by putting on a hat. So I don't envy you at all.
Oh, there's work. There's work that goes into
it. Last but not least, we have Mr. JD.
Hey guys. Hey.
All right.
And gals. We're here. We're ready. I got a big pile of legends in front of me here, and I'm
oh boy, that's Magic Square Sideswipe. There's New Age.
There's some New Age and some Magic
New Age
Square.
Prowl.
Yep.
I haven't picked up any legends in a while. The last one I picked up.
I just got the fucking. We might have to do that Magnus because that Magnus is very good.
I want to get it. The last legend I picked up was the Iron Factory Megatron.
Oh, so that's a good
wow, that was a while ago.
Yeah. I haven't picked any up in a while. Paul R actually sent me.
That's who I bought the Megatron off of.
Yeah, nice. But he sent us him
smoke
screen. Yeah, thank you. And then the Braun and Outback.
Yeah, dude, I'm tempted to get
Hell
that
yeah.
Braun.
Those are good figures.
He's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I only get Iron Factory, but I'm scared.
You're missing out. Honestly, I would sell everything, all the legends, and just keep New Age if I had only keep one.
Yeah, but I like Iron Factory because I put them with my stylized combiners and Titans, so I figure they fit in well there. But I have a feeling it's gonna be a while before they do some more of the traditional stylized as opposed to samurai stylized. So.
Oh yeah, well I mean, the what's it called? The Ultra Magnus isn't stylized.
I know.
It's more.
But
it's more stylized than
their Iron
the
Ratchet
samurai.
Are their Iron Hide and Ratchet like they belong with that toilet and urinal bot. So it's not my bag.
Toilet bot.
Yeah.
All right, so
I need to find those for her. For Chan, she wants them.
The toy wolf.
Anyway,
what's great is the toilet actually scales with the MMC tapes. So
nice.
You can have Rumble or Frenzy taking a poo.
That's awesome. That's great.
This is what this fandom's come to.
Hell yeah. Why not?
I don't know why Mezco wanted to get involved in the Joe Transformers fandom.
Transformers? What?
It's kind of they're linked. Okay, so
they're the Sumbo world, the Sumboverse.
Shit, I don't remember.
Zero.
Which one was the right one? Zero. Oh, see, look at this.
Zero.
Look at this.
I told you either me or Brink would remember.
I don't remember.
So tonight I'm actually super excited for this one. Tonight we are doing, and then this crashes, and I got to do this, and then it works, and then I got to go back and close you out. So this is, MMC Optiplex, Optus Plexus, Optimum Plex,
Optus Pexus or something like that.
Pleximus Optimus. I don't know his goddamn name, and I don't care. because we got a lot
Optus
to
Pexus.
cover. There you go. So this is MMC's Atrocity Prime, basically.
Autocracy.
Autocracy. Say that 10 times fast. Autocracy.
Autocracy,
IDW.
autocracy.
That was only 4.
Well, I was going to let
Close
you keep
enough.
going.
Yeah.
You
So
couldn't
here
get
it
out
is.
2.
I couldn't get that 1. So this is their version of that IDW Prime. Here he is in his truck mode. He rolls. I've transformed it once already, so maybe I didn't get everything lined up. He rolls kind of fine. The only thing is he has 6 tires, and I can't get these middle ones to touch. I'm sure if I bent it a little bit more, maybe finagle it. But they roll fine because it rolls on the other 4.
Pull your mic out of your butt.
Yeah, you
what
sound
do
like
you
you're
do
underwater
to-
all of a sudden.
Yeah, it was fine, and then it was like, as soon as you brought that
I didn't
thing to
touch-
your face, it went nuts.
I didn't touch anything. Does it sound all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Sounds better now.
Probably his Bluetooth thing.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know how much you heard. So I can't get these 2 wheels to touch, but I mean he rolls fine pretty much with the other 4.
Now, I think what it's doing when you're making it roll, it's causing your...
Is it? Oh, maybe it's like trying to noise cancel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was trying to
that's it.
noise cancel,
Yeah.
and it was noise canceling you.
How about
That's
that?
how about that fancy technology screwing up the show?
Uh-huh.
So the tires are all plastic, no rubber tires. You get the little painted rims. Got the little painted exhausts. His guns can store up on here, and they just slide apart. I missed the thing. You can peg together and peg on top. If you want to store them there, you have a place to store them.
Oh, it makes him look more battle ready.
Yeah. He looks more like a space pickup here, like a space El Camino.
Maybe.
He's compact.
So he's a little skinnier and a little longer than an MP car. I mean, if you include the smokestacks,
Did I screw something up?
I have no idea. Everything is like reloaded.
I
you
can
hear me?
hear you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm messing
that
with
was-
I'm messing with your mic settings, Ace. Sorry about that.
Oh.
All right. We should try that. That said that there's echo cancellation, and I turned that off because maybe that's what's trying to filter out
Maybe
the
that
background
it could
noise.
be the settings in these headphones because these are like fancy Samsung Bud things, so it might be in there too.
So let's try this and see how it goes.
Okay. So if you count the smokestacks of the wheels, he's about as wide. But if you're just kind of like looking at them comparatively, he looks a little skinnier.
Nope. Now it's doing it.
Sorry.
No,
One more
it's probably
time.
mine.
All right. Let's just do that.
It's probably settings on mine. I'll change them next time. I'll try not to roll them. But yeah, there's really not a ton going on in vehicle mode. It is what it is. We got his little stubby nose, and it's fine. It's a truck mode, but there's really not a ton to talk about. So, any other questions about alt mode?
No questions about alt mode, but we got Nman40 in here asking questions, thinking about us as Transformers experts. So Ace, the question is,
What are you set to do with?
Yeah, hey, look, man, what are your thoughts on the select Seacons, and why do they sell it so fast, and why are they so expensive?
They look fine, but they're retools of Abominus. Why they sell out so fast? Because they didn't make a lot of them because they were twice the price of a retail combiner. And why they're so expensive? Why they sell out so fast? They didn't sell out fast. They were up. They were up for a window of time, and you could order them during the window of time, and they made as many as they got orders for.
Yeah.
So it's not that they sold out fast. It's just that they make them during a window.
Yeah.
Why are they the most expensive combiner? They're not the most expensive combiner.
Well, I guess from a combiner wars perspective, they're pretty expensive.
Oh, if you're going by that standard, I mean,
Lower production run, limited number.
It's lower production run. It's made to order, and it's exclusive to a website.
Yeah, they were like the Generation Selects type stuff.
That's like saying why a Botcon figure is 10 times the price of a retail figure when it's the same figure. It's just a repaint because it's lower production runs, exclusive, all that fun stuff. So,
I got
any
a
other
question.
questions?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. How can you breathe underwater?
You can put a helmet on You can put a helmet on that has an oxygen supply.
Uh-huh.
You can wear a scuba mask with an oxygen supply.
Okay.
You can get one of those old timey dive bells, like where you just go like you put like a bell of air on you and you go down with it.
But I was asking you how you can breathe underwater. Never mind.
You can get what the hell are they called? From BioShock. What the fuck are they called?
A Big Daddy suit?
No. The thing he goes down in the water in.
Oh, the bathysphere?
Bathysphere, yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's not from BioShock. I know it's a real thing, but I knew it from BioShock.
Mm-hmm.
I think you just get two really long, crazy straws and put them in your nostrils.
You could do that.
Yep,
That's a thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think Ace should try that.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me some really long straws and a body of water, and we'll do it. Next TFCon.
Oh, you're not under the body of water now? Because it sounds like you are.
Well, that might be because somebody's messing with my settings.
No one's messing with your settings. Anyway.
Let me see is it this? Maybe let's try this. Let me know if it sounds any better or worse.
Yeah.
Am I still there?
You're still here.
Let me know if that sounds better or worse.
It's
okay,
good for
good
now.
so far.
Okay. So, any other questions before we continue?
No.
Nope. I think you got me.
Okay. So, transformations kind of starts off with some really cool things and then kind of gets a little bit not as cool. Like it gets a little plain. Like the lower half is cool and then like the upper half is a little But we're going to start by popping. You can leave these guns on for transformation, but they're probably going to pop off. So we can just pop them off now and save ourselves some headache. We'll pop them back on later. They do stay in the same place, so you could leave them on, but usually when you pop all this stuff, start moving stuff around, they're going to fall off. These two little things here, which are also going to pop off, and we'll show what those are in a little bit. Those also will pop off pretty easily, and we'll talk about that later. So we're just going to pop those off now so we don't deal with the frustration later. So, first thing we're going to do is just going to lift up on these little blue bits. Those are connected to here. And then we can kind of open up these, split these in half, and kind of wiggle these out. The fingers might pop off. Might not. Let's see what happens. No, we're good. So we're basically just going to split them like that for now. We're going to work on the lower half. You can kind of see where everything is, right? Blue legs, red torso. So there's not too many surprises.
My goggles are fogging up.
Why?
Sorry. You said you can see blah, blah, blah. Never mind. Just go.
Pull the legs. Pull the legs out. And we're going to split these open. This is the foot. We're going to pull that out. And now, so this gray bit here with the blue bit on it, we're going to pull the little blue bit out. This blue bit is going to go in between here. It's kind of like encapsulated in there. And then these leg pieces are on like an accordion hinge. So they kind of rock in and then back down.
Oh, I see it.
To kind of sit lower down in the leg. So while we do that, we're going to line up that little blue bit and kind of encapsulate that. Give it a little squeeze. Now, what did that accomplish?
something awesome.
Locks the knee in place.
No.
Or the joint.
Give you that little
That-
piston. And then the foot can just kind of rock back and push it flat. So that's really the neatest bit of the transformation. The rest of it's pretty straightforward. That's the only real kind of surprise, cool moment. We do the same thing. Rock these down, encapsulate that, fold up the foot flat, and then we can just rotate these hip flaps or whatever forward, and that's the lower body done.
Wow.
Oh, and then we also have to slide these silver bits down.
His thighs.
Make sure they're all the way down. Yeah, so that's the lower half done. So nothing. So that's like a neat little transformation gimmick. That's kind of the neatest thing. It gets a little bit boring now coming up here, but so we're gonna rotate the whole thing forward.
I love you, Brian.
Pop open the wheel wells. Separate the arms. And then before we do anything else, these two bits here are going to come forward on a slide. So they click. I don't know if you can hear the click.
Yep.
Yeah.
Click.
There it went.
So pull those all the way. That gives you the range now to slide this around. Pull these around. Collapse this down. So you can see it kind of sunk in a little bit there. Lift up. Oh, before I forget. This bar here, you see there's 2 pins there, and there's a joint in the middle. This is going to rock down. So you kind of got to fold it up this way. You can see there's a cut right there to allow for it. So you fold it up that way, and then you rock it down like that. And then that will kind of loosen all that up. So now we got to pass the head through. There's not a lot of clearance. So it's kind of just wiggle and finagle the head through until it comes through. There we go. It's a pretty tight fit. And then this is gonna come back. You can also lock this torso in. Just give that a squeeze like that. This just folds up. And then what we have to do is rotate these. So this little, let me show it. This little round bit, where's my spudger? There it is. This little round bit locks into the leg there. So we got to fold it out at that joint so that. So now this little round bit is just kind of going to tuck up in here. And it's kind of hard to kind of see and figure out, but there we go. You just got to finagle it till it goes like that, and you can fold this down. And that puts the wheels up there. It's kind of hard to...
So does
I don't even know.
whole...
I don't even know where it actually goes. So it just kind of ends up inside there like that.
Well, that round peg there, that red round peg, does it peg into the wheels where that pegged from?
Maybe. Does it? Yeah, it does end up right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it holds it secure. Oh, okay.
It's secure. It's just it's very hard to explain how this goes in. It's just kind of you get it like that. There's a bunch of hinges, and you just kind of finagle it up in until when it goes in, it's like, yep, that's where I want to be. And it'll live there.
He flooded his engine.
Shoulders, we're going to fold it here. And then rotate these little bits around. Fold it here. A little bit around. Rock the forearm down. It's not on a slider, it's on a double hinge. You can see the pin right there, kind of combiner wars almost. Rotate it around. Rotate the fist around. rock it out, rotate it around, rotate the fist around, and that's it. She's done.
That's a really cool transformation.
So the bottom half is like kind of where like interesting stuff happens. The top is a little bit more straightforward. But I mean, it's nothing crazy. It's decently fun. It's fun. So now is where the fun starts. So for those who don't know, the whole draw of this guy is this thing is essentially a transforming flamethrower.
Or better.
The articulation is absolutely insane. So the head, we'll start with the head. This might be the whole show just talking about the ranges, all the ranges. So first of all, you can get the plate that it transforms on. You can get that if you want. It's a little bit of a cheat, but whatever. The base of the neck down in here is articulated. So that's on a hinge.
I love how that neck
And a
is
rotation.
sculpted up too.
It's on a hinge, so you got a hinge up and down. So you got that little flappy bit, and you got a mushroom rotation. Mushroom peg. So you get back to there. This is without moving the actual head. This is just moving the neck up to there. And then you can rotate it all the way around. There's a separate joint, which is going to be too dark to see. You can almost make it out right there. There's a separate joint in which you can tilt the head back a little bit. Oh, no, that's all actually part of that. I take that back. That's actually part of that. But the head itself is on a ball joint. So without using the neck, I'm going to try to not use the neck. You get down to there, which is great. You get up, you basically just get straight forward for up. But again, because of that neck articulation, you can get up, no problem. And then you get, obviously, a rotation all the way around. And you get the waggle. Pretty extreme waggle. So, I mean, he can pretty much look. I mean, if you count that joint, you can have him basically look Superman straight up. And he can look basically straight down. So that's already insane, and all we did is the head. Shoulders. So we have a hinge here. We have a hinge here. We have a rotational joint here, like a butterfly joint. You have a rotational joint here. And you have a rotational joint here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of articulation just in the shoulder. So you can get them doing the wave.
So he could actually do like YMCA.
Yeah, he can.
You can.
The bicep swivel and this swivel, this hinge here, are both super duper tight, like crazy tight. His bicep swivel is also super duper tight. Those are all friction. Double bended elbows get you a full curl with the little piston and all the extra little details, which is great. Wrists rotate at the base. Plus you have a rotation, so you can stop
So
in the name of love. You can
or hammer time.
Or hammer time. Or you can go in and it rotates. The hands, also crazy articulated. So the hands, we have the thumb is baseball joint and then 2 joints. And then the individual fingers are friction jointed. So the base is pinned of each finger individually. and then these are all friction joints, and each one has three joints. So they all curl individually. And what do I always say? Articulated hand isn't worth anything unless
Splay. Ho, ho, ho.
so each finger splays individually, and you can have it look stupid and ridiculous and have him break all his fingers. But
Are those are they pinned in at the base knuckle, or are they ball joints?
Where were you 3 minutes ago?
Oh, I'm sorry.
The base is all pinned, and then these are all friction.
Brink was trying to dry off.
It's getting deep in here.
It is.
So that's the arms. Now the torso. You can unclip it, and you basically get all of that motion. So you got a rotation there, all the way around. You get basically a crunch to there, or back. And then you can clip, so you can clip it back down to have it, look nicer, and then you can easily unclip it to get the articulation. So that's fantastic. Waist, we have rotation. There's I don't know if you saw it. I gotta pull it out. Yeah. So if you pull it out, you can see it even clearer. There's a teapot.
Oh.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout, side to side. And you can pull this in and out, whatever you need for articulation. And then you also have a hinge.
Good Lord.
So you got a hinge, and then you got the hinge there too. So you got the side to side, the rotation, and the crunch there, plus the crunch there. So just absolutely bonkers. Okay. Well, you're not clipping back in. Get out, you head. Okay. So that's the upper body. Now the waist. Your legs can go forward to there. Then you can move this out of the way and get, actually, before I even show that, can you get this out of the way? No, you can't get that one out of the way. So just using the regular joint, you get to there. And back, you really don't get much. However, like any good, highly articulated figure, if you look right here, he's got drop-down hips. So he can continue.
That's
And get the high kick. And you can use that and go straight back. And you can use that and get 100% on the Van Damme.
Wow.
Are
And
the
when you want
hips
it to look good,
ratcheted or are they frictioned?
the hips are ratcheted. So they're soft ratcheted out, and they're hard ratcheted. Well, they're soft ratcheted forward and back, and they're hard ratcheted out.
Okay.
So you can hold those back up. Thigh swivel, built in. Knees. Single jointed, but that's the only thing. So single jointed knees, but
Wow.
all the way on a single joint. You get the piston, like I showed when we plugged it into there. That covers the joint. It just folds up. Side swivel, and the feet. So you got, let me pull it out. You got a joint here. You got a joint here. So those are both swivels. So you can get them straight out like that and straight back like that. And then you can get them pointing straight down. You can get them pointing straight up. He has a toe to there. There's little pistons detailed in there. And of course, he does have the ankle tilt.
That's crazy.
Packed with articulation.
So the articulation of this guy is without a doubt absolutely fucking bonkers. I mean, you can very, very quickly and easily
He's playing football.
haven't played football. I mean, it's pretty ridiculous.
Pretty outstanding in posability.
Yeah, I'm really
Those
impressed.
drop down hips will really help for crouching positions too.
Oh, yeah. A second, this came unpegged.
Ace, have you seen any danger of the like the stressing of the plastic behind the calves?
Yeah, so I ended up doing it to mine
Oh no.
right there. So the problem is, it's when you're transforming it, when you have to collapse the legs, and what happens is that has to be like that, so where there's no gap. If there's any little bit of gap like that, it's gonna hit this. So you see, there's a channel.
Uh-huh.
It goes in that channel. So if it's anywhere hitting that piece, it's gonna put pressure on it this way. And it's very hard to understand that from what people tell you. But once you have it in hand, you'll understand it. Like, it should go in super easy like that.
Gotcha.
But if it's anywhere down, you're going to hit the resistance. That's not going to slide in. And that's where you have problems.
So, I mean, is it thin there where it's stressed?
No, it's just because it's blue, and blue plastic likes to stress.
Okay.
Likes to show stress marks where.
At least it's in the back.
It's fine. I'm getting a new piece anyway, so.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So real quick. Oops. The negatives I have on this guy are very minimal. So we'll get there in a second. Let me just show the what you can do with the gun and stuff. So his guns, you can just they slot together like that for storage. You can unpeg them, pull them to extend, and then pull the little handle down. Pull to extend, pull the handle down. Oh, I forgot to put these on. Whoops. These guns just go back where they were, the forearms. Obviously, you can hold them. I can find the slot without looking. Nope.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Yep.
It is. 1 second. Oop. Go around. No, why would don't go that way? Why would your thumb go that way? There you go. So you can hold them just fine. If you don't want him to hold them, you can use these red bits on the wheel wells. So you can fold these up. You can collapse this, fold that up, and you can. So there's this bit of business here, and there's a slot on the top of the gun, right in there, and you can peg that on there. It's not a
Huh.
super fantastic strong hold. Now it's actually holding a lot better than it was. Maybe I worked it in a little bit better. But you can have them. So this is on a rotational joint, so you can have them kind of anywhere you want. You can have them just kind of sitting on his back. If you want to have them like be cannons, you can put them up over his shoulders.
That's cool.
So you can kind of do whatever you want with that. And then he also comes with, as I drop them, he also comes with a second set of guns. They're exactly the same, except they're a light gray color. Let me,
So if you wanted to, he could have both hands equipped with a gun, and then he could have two guns mounted on his
Sure.
shoulders.
Huh.
Ooh, he's loaded for
so
bear.
the guns are identical. Pull them out, they got the same silver detail inside. These guns are they're all the same cast, by the way. So the way they log, you can see the tab on the gun is on the same side on both of them. So they just,
I like that you get the two different colors. Sometimes
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
sometimes I'm either way on gray versus black for my prime guns.
so the other thing he has, that's what. So I said I was talking about these bits. So these bits can store just fine here in robot mode. They are a loose connection, so when you're posing them, like I already knocked that other one off. They're very, very easy to knock off, but they do have a place to store. And you might be looking at them and thinking they have a familiar shape, because they do. So I believe
Open. Damn it. Open.
the only thing that this is one of the other things that's a little nitpicky, stupid. So in order to get the matrix, he does come with a matrix. The way to get it out, which I think we have to untransform a little bit. So I take the wheels out so we can get the arms back enough to push these. Did they go back? Oh, I thought they went back. Push those back so that now we can get into the chest. So the chest has these two little double hinge pieces. There, just fell out. Where'd it go? There it is.
Did Sportimus
So
ever send you a Vector Sigma?
Not yet. I'm still waiting.
Mhm. He comes in, I'll remind him.
Better.
Because when the Matrix fell just now, I just remembered your Vector Sigma falling.
So you got kind of like the eye of the matrix. And you can take these and just peg these on. And there's your matrix.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
He can't hold it. It's a little bit ridiculous just because it's not really sized perfectly for him. Like you can have him grab it, but like you can't really get all the fingers in there. So it's kind of like doing like a teetotaler the way he grabs it. But I mean, he can grab it just fine.
He's got the pinky out.
Yeah, because he's fancy.
Open.
So-
Damn it. Open.
So it's a little weird the way they did that.
Open.
Open, I say. God
It's a little
damn
weird the way they
you.
did that. I thought because these like folded, there'd be a way to like just put it in like that, but you can't.
It's like
We do
brass
have to-
knuckles.
You do have to disconnect it. And then this just sits. It also only goes in. It only goes in one way because there's these slots right here. That's what it sits in. It's kind of a pain in the butt to line it up, but it's not the end of the world. Is that it? No, that's not it. Doesn't light up. There's no LED or anything. It's just a little extra. 1 second. And some difficulty lining it up. Where's the grooves? There you go. There we go.
Groove is in the heart.
Grooving in the heart. Somebody told me that they lip sync, and that kind of hurt my soul a little bit. I don't know if it's true or not. So there's the matrix chamber. Looks good
That's
in there like
cool.
that.
Yeah, it does.
And then you can just fold that back up, plug that all back in, pull these forward again, and then we could just fold these forward again, make this up and in. So it's not horrible to get it in and out, but it's a little bit messy. So in my opinion, honestly, this guy is perfect. He is ostensibly, like, you can't, if you're going to say, you're going to give a movie 5 stars and, then have some nitpicks, you're obviously going to have some nitpicks because nothing is perfect. But as far as you can say something is perfect, this guy is a perfect figure to me. He is absolutely 100% phenomenal. The only complaints I have are all very nitpicky. Having done Transformers to get the Matrix out is obviously a nitpick. Having the extra handles is a little bit of a nitpick because they fall off easily. And then
don't those store on him?
Yeah,
somewhere?
they store here, but they're very easy to when you're posing them, you can just they fall off very, very, very easily. The other nitpick is the legs don't super lock in. Like, it's very easy when you're posing them to kind of have them move a little bit and collapse a little bit. So it's a little bit annoying, like when you're posing them and you go like that, and then you have to the leg came out, you got to pull it back out. Those are all super duper nitpicks. I can't wait. Tell me to use headphones, then you tell me the headphones are no good.
Well, I mean, just because you buy the most expensive stuff doesn't mean it's going to work.
Just listen back, Ace. You'll see what it is.
Yeah, we'll see.
So just like a movie, a video game gets a 10 out of 10, has flaws. It's, you give it a 10 out of 10, even though it's not quote-unquote perfect. This guy is as close to perfection to me as you can get. Like, the posability of this guy is literally as good or better than a Flames Coach figure, or Figgah Arts, or a Gundam. And it transforms, and it looks good, and it's got playability. It's just, to me, it's all around perfect.
I mean, the only thing that could really make it better is if it had the butterfly joint go out a little further to the front, really. That's the only thing I could see.
And an LED.
Yeah. I was talking about it improving the articulation. That seems to be about the only thing.
And and you don't even really need it because he can still get his hands together. Right? Like, he can still easily get his hands together. Oh god, that fucking joint is very stiff. Like, he barely even needs it because look, he can still.
He's here to pump you up.
The other accessory he does come with, which I didn't take out of the. I don't know if you know where it is. He comes with extra fingers because, like I said, the fingers are friction on. So the base of the finger. I'm just gonna focus wrong. So the base of the finger, this is a hinge, and it's pinned there, and then this, and this are all friction joints. So you can very easily just pull it and pop the fingers off. So it comes with, I think, 2 extra fingers. Unfortunately, the fingers are all the same length, which is another little nitpick.
No, it doesn't
look
like it.
Because if you look, it doesn't look like it because look at the base.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, it gives the illusion that they're not.
It gives the illusion of them being slightly different lengths, but they're really not. So it looks.
Well, But at
fine.
least
It's-
at
again,
least
it's
it
a
looks
nitpick.
like there is some
Correct.
difference in length.
But like he can literally.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes.
You twist the hand so it's legit.
You pull this out.
Oh, are you gonna make him stand on his head?
I mean, you
He
can literally.
totally, almost
He can
palm.
He can touch the ground.
Wow, I cannot wait to pose this with my basketball from the Super 7 Prime.
Like he can touch his toe. He can touch his toes, no problem.
Is that all? he can
All I
touch?
see is like trying to see if this can get into like every yoga pose that I know.
I can't help you because I don't know any yoga poses.
Oh.
Show us downward facing dog.
Show us
I don't know.
happy baby pose.
Happy baby buggy pumper.
No, happy baby pose.
Show
I don't know what happy baby
me
pose is.
Is
Santa
that
Claus.
is that essentially the fetal position?
No.
Oh.
You lay on your back and you
Done.
you bend your knees into your chest, and then you grab your feet with your hands, and then essentially you pull your knees down almost into your armpits.
Fuck that.
I mean, he's not gonna be able to grab his feet. He can almost. I mean, we can.
I can
Wonder
put
if
my
an
one
Astro
foot
Bot-
in my armpit.
No, but you do them both at the same time.
Oh God.
I bet
Yeah,
you do
that
it.
sounds
Take
painful.
your foot off, right, Maya?
Well, yeah.
I mean, it's not cheating if you already do it. Also, these are articulated, the hip panels,
Oh
the
wow!
crotch
Like
panels.
on
So the amount of articulation on this guy is just ridiculous.
It's
It's
done like
absolutely
really
insane.
well too. Like, I mean, you think of like the amazing Yamaguchis and all that other
Oh,
stuff.
this thing is more articulated than that.
You know,
And that
and
thing
it's
doesn't have to
cleaner.
transform.
It's cleaner than those things.
And it just
I'm
looks
excited for
sturdy as hell.
Man.
yeah.
I mean, this just makes me even happier that I bought that roller that RMC made too. Because I bought
Oh,
that
wasn't
roller.
that was the Tarn repaint, right?
Yeah, it was a retool off of Tarn.
Was it?
I think
But
so.
it's like I tried putting that next to my like old Toy World Orion packs, and I was like, it's not doing. But then when they announced this, I was like, oh, thank God. You know, I always thought it was cool that they turned Roller into like a little compadre of Optimus. Well, not little, but you know what I mean.
That's who everybody thought Tarn was for a while. That's why he had the roller face originally.
Oh.
Like the first release of Tarn has the roller face. So yeah, my only real gripes are super duper nitpicky. It's like, oh, these things that have a place to store fall off easy. Oh no. Oh, I'm posing it in this hyper articulated way, and it's moved out of alignment a quarter of an inch, and I just got to pull it out a little bit. So it's like the most nitpicky of nitpicks.
He looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks really, really good.
Size comparison.
Not a bad size.
We're smaller than MP. Crap, I don't have an MP car. Well, here is Fishy. It's RC. I didn't put her away yet.
So you do have an MP car.
Ha 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 ha.
So then the other kind of previous leader of hyper articulated figures which I also state is a perfect figure, and I still stand by it because I still think it's a perfect figure.
I
And much the same
100% agree with you.
And much the same reasons. There he is with Striker Madness. This is the black version because my red and blue one is combined with Jetfire right now. Taking them all apart for this.
Now that's Make Toys Cross Dimensions figure, isn't it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Those look great. I always wanted to pick one up, but I was just like,
You never got it?
no, I never did because, yeah.
He's also phenomenal.
Yeah,
it's fun.
they're very nice.
So the transformation on this guy is better than the transformation on him, but he does more. Like it. So he is also hyper articulate. Like he's got the fucking crazy ab crunch. He doesn't have as many joints. I don't know if you can get him in a superhero landing quite as easily, but I mean, you've got
sure you can.
You got the deep knees. You got I don't know. You might have to cheat a little bit. Move the knee kind of back more. Yeah, I feel like you got to cheat a little bit more. Yeah, it's not as clean. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, you can get close, but it's really not the same. Like, I didn't think we were ever gonna get a more articulated Transformer figure, like actually transforming figure than this guy, but
They did it.
they did it.
It's awesome.
You can kind of see, like,
Yeah, like that looks more natural.
Oh no.
so they're actually, it's similar. It's just he feels more like a humanoid, less chunky bot. Why are you not standing there? Like it's absolutely crazy. Like I should sit down and count all the freaking articulation points on this thing. It's got to be either at or close to 100.
That's a lot. Well, there's 50 in the hands alone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, like I said, as far as anything can be perfect, if you want to be nitpicky, look, it's perfect. Like, shut up. Like, he's perfect. He is absolutely, as far as I'm concerned, ostensibly perfect. I could not. I was so excited for this thing as soon as they showed it, and I could not be fucking happier. Like, it is absolutely insane. This is, if you have any kind of desk, you owe it to yourself to have him. Like, he's the ultimate desk bot. Like, this is, you can literally change the pose on this thing every day and have it look fucking amazing. It's just, it's so much fun to mess with. It's so much fun to pose. It's fucking phenomenal. Like, it is, I cannot speak highly enough of it. It is absolute perfection.
I mean,
And I like it.
I couldn't tell that you like it at all.
I know. Sorry, I'm not clear enough. I'm working on me.
You're listening to Nerd Rage, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about. But any other questions, comments, concerns?
Anything else you need to see it with? Anything?
I mean, it's probably a dumb question, but
I mean, do we even bother? Like, honestly, I got a better question. Can he do
Yeah.
it without using
Can
his
he
hands?
without
Say
using
again?
what?
His hands.
Oh,
Can he just?
Oh, I don't think he'll
He
be
might be
able to
able
do
to.
that.
I don't think.
I mean, he can definitely get a whiff of it.
He can blast himself in the face.
I'm
If he had
wondering
hair.
if he can go from the front through and behind with his finger.
Yeah.
Hold on, we got to first we got to move 35 joints to get the finger out. There can be only one.
I don't think he's. I don't know.
Hold on.
Uh-oh. Yeah, if you can totally do that, then
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, we got to rotate the wrist.
he's pushing the button. He is up in his prostate.
Uh-huh.
Wait, hold on. Look, he can do it hands free.
Wow.
Very nice. Flying colors.
And he can do it with sass. You can look up at it
Oh, yes, I
as
did.
it's coming.
I really
And he can
appreciate that
wait.
additional sculpted details on the neck.
We're gonna need a little bit of sass. Wait, actually, we got to really sass it up. Hold on.
Sniffing it with enthusiasm.
Actually, that's sass.
Very good.
All right.
Ace, did you get a alternate head with yours?
An alternate head, I did not.
Okay.
Was it supposed to?
I think maybe if you got it through PSX, you may have done that. You may get an extra head.
Yeah, I think they gave you the old head and then the new one.
Yeah, I think you've got the new one.
Oh well, I got to throw mine in the trash now.
Yeah.
So this thing is literally. I've said it 1,000 times already, but it is absolutely perfect. If you have a Transformers collection, I don't even care if you don't collect the line, you don't collect the scale. It doesn't matter. You owe it to yourself to get one of these. Like, it is absolutely crazy. It is absolutely perfect. I don't see how they could have done anything better. It doesn't have die cast, but I don't. Who gives a fuck? It doesn't need it. It
None of
stands
their
fine.
stuff does, so.
Yeah, that's not an expectation for this line.
Well, some people expect on everything.
Uh,
Yeah, well,
oh.
they could put some respect on it.
Like,
Diecast is overrated.
Just put it in the toes.
I tend to agree.
It's cheaper than plastic anyway.
It is cheaper.
It is cheaper.
People don't want to accept that fact.
Weight does not equate worth.
Exactly. What makes it more expensive is that you have to paint it, otherwise it's fucking metal colored.
Yeah.
And you can put these little doodads on there.
God damn.
But this guy, absolutely 100% phenomenal. Could not be fucking happier. It is absolutely. Everything about this is up my alley.
Oh,
It is
that is
1,000% up my alley. It was up my ass.
Yes.
I had to take it out to do the show. I'm going to put it back after the show. Don't worry. Don't be scared.
I ain't scared.
But-
It's your ass.
No
It's your
judgment.
toy.
No judgment. He's pretty awesome.
Like this, I cannot speak highly enough. Absolutely.
That looks fucking dope.
Yeah,
Can you
it
put
does.
them on upside down?
Can you what?
Can you put those on upside down, or is that the only way
The
they go
guns?
on?
I don't think so because of the cut. The way the
Oh,
let's see, hold on.
Oh,
I
I don't know. They might.
I see. That
Were you thinking
piece,
like under slinging under his arms?
well, kind of, but you can
No,
also give him a back,
no, because of
Yeah.
the way it's
The way
cut,
it's cut.
the way it's all angled. It's not gonna go on.
Poo.
I think you can also put them on here. No, you can't. I lied. They gotta go on there. I mean, yeah, you can't really.
No.
You can shoot somebody directly behind you, but like, come on, this thing is.
And they can become shoulder cannons too.
They have together shoulder cannons.
That's just fucking cool.
There we go.
I kind of want a weather version of this too.
I will buy this thing in any repaint. I
Yeah.
don't care if it's canon to the comics. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Like that's the other thing. Like I don't particularly give a shit if it's what the one what the figure is from. Like I don't remember Atrocity. Like I don't remember the storyline to it. I'm sure I read it. But I couldn't tell you what happened in it. It's not like, oh, that's my favorite IDW comic. That's why I bought them. Like I don't give a shit what it's from. It's just it hits every button.
Yeah.
Like it is.
I think technically this version is from the flashback stories of More Than Meets the Eye. Because in Autocracy, did he
Like
get?
known George differently.
Yeah, in Autocracy, I think he got the Matrix and he got a little buffer. He got more buff, if I remember. I don't remember. It's been a long time. I could be totally wrong.
I'm sure I read it. I just don't. I don't particularly remember.
I remember reading it and enjoying it. There was this one issue where they were like chasing down Soundwave, and like I was getting antsy sitting in my seat reading that series, that little arc there. They're like chasing him down an alley, trying to catch him, and he kept eluding everybody, and I felt like I was watching a movie. I was like, wow. I had to like stand up and read it, you know?
Yeah, I will buy it if they put out a black version, an immersive version. I'll buy it. If they put out a shattered glass version, I'll buy it. Um, maybe I'll buy it Ultra Magnus version, white version, with SGs. Like it's this thing. This thing is absolutely 1000% phenomenal, and this is everything I love about toys, like
Yeah.
rolled into one figure.
I
I
should
love
have asked.
Transformers. It's a Transformer. It transforms. It has crazy articulation. It looks good. It feels good.
Yeah, I should have asked before you transformed it to see if there's a way to hook a trailer to him, some type.
No, there isn't, because this is the top of his legs, or the top of
Oh, okay.
the car mode anyway. So there's nothing to, because these just fold up into here. There's no. You would have to. Yeah, there wouldn't be
Print
any
it.
room there. I was thinking about something, maybe way to print something, but there's really no room to even do that.
Yeah.
Like you can do a mean coming at you pose. In 2 seconds. Like it's absolutely insane.
So Jedi Mindset, you're talking about repaints. He said Diaclone or Nemesis colors. So I gotta wonder about the Diaclone colors, because that can mean different things to many different people for
Yes, it could.
Optimus.
I think
So
Osris mostly means the blue chest.
Diaclone to you is a blue chest, which technically is Ultra Magnus's cab, right?
It's powered convoy, yeah.
Powered convoy, yeah.
Because technically this is Icon color.
Yeah, the original convoy.
I think the original convoy was just a little bit deeper red and blue, but other than that,
Yeah, but I mean it's still red blue.
it's still red and blue. Yeah.
So he says,
Yeah, if somebody says Cyclone, I assume they mean powered convoy, and I assume they mean the blue cab.
yeah, so
Yeah,
blue
that's
and,
what he's talking
blue and
about.
black. Yeah, I'm trying to think of yeah, the Nemesis colors that like Remember that Citizen Stack? Like I kind of like those kind of colors that they chose for
They
now.
did a nemesis of that.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Diaclone.
don't even remember.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I
Actually,
remember the Diaclone one.
yeah.
Well, I have the
No.
Delta Magnus, the official one.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So they did.
They also did. They did this guy in that too. I think it was
I think it was a TFCon Canada exclusive, but they made him in those colors.
They made Striker Magnus
Mhm.
Manus in those colors.
Yeah. Called Delta Manus.
Oh yeah. Gotcha. Oh, now I'm totally getting it. Yeah, the blue and black, the black legs
Mm-hmm.
and the blue cab.
The blue
Yeah,
crest, yeah.
now I'm on it. Yeah, actually, that is an e-hobby homage, I believe.
No, it's a power convoy.
Oh, okay,
I mean, E-Hobby did it as an homage to Power Convoy.
right.
And so all eBay stuff, E-Hobby stuff is homages to either G1 or
Diaclone. But all right. Now we're rambling. Any other questions, comments, concerns before we get out of here?
No.
Nope.
I don't think so.
So seriously, oops. You need to don't sleep. Don't sleep on this. Please don't sleep on this. It is absolutely, absolutely perfect. It is. I'm calling it now. This thing is absolutely figure of the year. I don't see anything else coming out to be better.
Hmm.
I hope I'm proven wrong because I would like something better because why not? But
Well,
I can't see anything else coming out better.
you know, Fans Toys Manosaur is gonna beat it because it has
Yeah,
diecast.
yeah. Blow me. How about that? I'm sure it'll look great, and I'm sure it'll be sturdy and hold together great, but it's not going to be. It's not going to have drop down hips.
No. Drop
It's
off
not going to
hips,
be able to
maybe.
take its finger between its legs and
It's not going to be
punch
able to
its
touch
own
its toes.
ticket.
It'll be fun to make it try.
Oh, this thing is so good, so good. Oh, I
Yeah,
love
I
this
don't know
thing. It
what
is.
else. I don't know what else is coming out this year that would give it a run for its money in the Transformers category. Anyway,
All right. Did
I don't know.
anybody get to chat?
I did. Tonight we had Toy Mafia, Latchkey Kid, Eric B, Studio Dre, Mr. Von Wolfenstein, Jerry R1974, Jeremy B, N-Man 40, Masterpiece Shitpiece himself, Wes H, Kenny Prime, and Jedi Mindset.
All right. Let's do some way ads. We'll get out of here, Mr. Brink.
At Brinklizer on
Yeah.
Instagram. Tune in Monday for Into the Realm, Tuesday for Breaking the Molds, and of course Wednesday here for things that you'll hear about soon enough.
All right, Miss Maya.
You can find me on Facebook. Hanging out, lurking in the groups. But other shows you can catch me on this channel on Friday nights at 9 on Nerd Life Syndicate, and then also on the All Queued Up podcast every Friday. And that's me.
Mr. JD.
Pigment surgery on Instagram and Xbox Live. JD Burgess in the Facebook groups. Tuesdays on Breaking the Mold. Here on Wednesdays next week. Shelf Gravy. Be a Shelf Gravy week.
All right. I am at Ace Milo pretty much everywhere. Mostly on Instagram. Facebook groups under my real name. Figure it out. Not that hard. Check out all the Cool Table Network shows. Follow the Cool Table Network page on Facebook to be notified of new shows. Still got pandemic life, so nothing really is coming up. There's always merch. In case you don't know, there should be a link at the top of the Realm group to merch it. I think was it I don't know if it's Teespring. I don't remember.
Teespring. It's
Yeah.
Teespring.
So there's always we've had merch up, so you can always buy a. Can I get one of them hoodies? Yes, you can. Yes, you
And colors other than black.
can. Yes, I don't buy any rump shirt I can buy that's not in black. I do.
Yeah, I've got a blue
the
one.
color is that battle damage gray shirt in gray looks primo. But yeah, that's gonna do it for us tonight. Check us out next time. Thank you for joining us live. Thank you for watching Answer the Fact, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, folks.
See
Thanks.
ya.
Say it with me now.
Round